It's your boy Bleeves. Everybody listen up. Let's get it. I'm trying to put money in your pocket. That crypto wallet. That bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this, it's not financial advice, but I'm always right. 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 I'm always right.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Bleeves. This is Bedtime with Bleeves. How about this day? Did everybody have a great day? I'm going to show you something real quick that I do you remember when we were wrapping up today? The one thing that I said was so important that I said, I think that Conflux is going to have a move, right? Well, guess what? Conflux just started breaking out, and guess who went long on Conflux? Let me show you right here. Guess who went long on Conflux down here and is watching it soar right now, trading at 21.13. I went long on a 20x. It's up 70% right now. Right here, up 65 now. Up 65 now. Guys, I told you, I had this feeling that this was going to be one of those plays. This was going to be one of those magic moments where you were just going to get that just kick-ass run, right? Well, here we are, kick-ass running. Now, it's oscillated a little bit. Let me go in here and I'll show you. I set my take profit just in case. I had set it at 21 a little while ago. And then I was looking at the charts and I was looking at the way it was moving. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing here? So I moved up to 25 cents. Now, if it hits 25 cents, I make $3,000 off of it. I don't think that that's going to be, I don't think that's going to be the play. I don't think it's going to do that. But I did want to set it a little bit high just in case it has a breakout, because look at this chart. And then look at where 25 is. 25 is just right here. So it's been trading for most of the month. And the previous month, way above 25 cents. So I thought what's pumping right now super hard has been the blockchains, and the Asian market's going to jump in here. I think they're going to look at XRP. They're going to get excited about XRP, where the price action is going, and then they're going to pump their own. They're going to pump their own token here, and that's what we're seeing right now. Is they are pumping this thing absolutely up. So I do think that this could be. I want to hold this just in case for maybe another hour or so. As you can see right here, like we just started the breakout. Now the question was 2141 or wherever it lands up here at the top. Is that the take profit spot? Let me see here, by the way. Let me put the labels, high and low price labels. There we go. So it went to 2140. And so now the question is, will it reverse? Right. And I get the sense that it's going to reverse. So I think I'm just going to hold on to it for a little bit longer and just see where it ends up, and how good it goes. Because again, this is the start of what could be something just fantastic, right? So the market though is oscillating in and out with the Chinese. China is in profit taking mode. You can see here, Bitcoin is down to 31.4, XRP at 78 cents, Cardano starting to draw back. I bought up here at 37.7 on a long on Cardano. So seeing it start to come back down and back down and back down. That's a good one. Probably going to test down here at around 34.35. I set a take profit down there in that area. But so that's where everything is kind of lined up right now. We saw Ethereum have a nice little run, and Solana went up about 11%, 12% right away, almost hit one of my long-term lines over here. I don't even remember why I set this one up. So, I set this one up saying that this was the FTX collapse one right here. So it looks like it's playing out picture perfect at this point. So what's good, everybody? I hope everybody made a bunch of money today, because this was a really good day, all the way up and down the line. God damn. And hey, let me show you something that's just out of control, right? What I tell you was going to happen. What did I tell you? I told you were going to be here on Pepe 2. And then what did I tell you? Then I told you it was going to fucking send. And what happened? It is all the way up 2x right now from the bottom. I told you it was going to hit that bottom. I told you it was going to send. I said 2 to 3x. So I'd like to see it continue up here into this area right here. And I think this is probably not the end of the ride. You might see it move kind of up into this 9,000 range, but then I think that's going to be the end of the run. So I think this is that death throw moment. Remember Bob did this. Remember Mong did this. All these other tokens, they had these moments where they had this downward consolidation. They hit their target point, and then they went boing right off of it and started to go up. So if you did what I said, if you listened when I said, if you got in, if you did this, then make sure around 78, 79, make sure that you secure whatever profits you have at that point. Don't worry about it. Look, it could run back up 4x, right? But I don't think that it will. I think that right here in this 9,000 range, and I'll be specific here so that you guys understand here. This pivot right there is probably going to be the maximum area at 90.41 that you're going to see this thing play out to. So if this plays out the right way, if this plays out like everything else plays out, then that's what you're going to end up seeing, right? So, but shout out to everybody who got in. Shout out to everybody who's finally getting made a little bit whole after all of this dumping right here. Look, make your money. That's all I'm saying, right? So let's talk news. Let's talk about what's going on in the market. Now we're up 3 billion. And look, if Conflux is taken off again, God damn it, guys, this is going to be one of those days. Look at this thing. Conflux is still roaring. I'm up 73% at this point. Continuing to just absolutely send. It would be amazing. And by the way, I don't think I said it because I don't think it's going to happen this way, but the possibility existed that this was going to go to 25 cents. I don't think that it goes there, but I'm not gonna short at this point, because here, let me tell you what happened today, just so you guys understand. I'm taking you on a journey here. I went to, if you guys remember, we were on Fair Desk and we went long on XRP. We went long on Cardano. We went long on 2 Bitcoin, and then we went long on Link, and Link hit my take profit level. I left everything open and I had to go to a meeting. I went to a meeting. That meeting didn't last 10 minutes. When I got back, I had no longs. And I thought, oh my God, something tragic just happened in the market and I got wrecked. And then what I had done is I had set a cleaner take profit, because I didn't want to risk losing the top, right? I wanted to make sure I took the profits. And son of a bitch, every single one of them hit the TP number. And we made like $1,500 in just the snap of a finger. And then I put myself back into XRP on MEXC and back in on Fair Desk, and it continued to run and continued to run. So what a good day. Then I thought, today is that day where Conflux it has to have its moment, right? So if I can get in on Conflux at a nice low point, and I got in 2043, if I can get in at a nice low point and I can ride this thing up, I just feel like the Asian market probably pump it a little bit. So as of right now, they're doing a nice little pump. So I'm gonna I'm going to ride it for a little bit longer, see how the market goes. Market's a little wonky here. Look at this. We were up 4 billion just a second ago, and now we're down 200 million. So we're at 810 right now. So Asian market, Shanghai just woke up. So as we move across the country, we're going to have dips and we're going to have peaks because people are going to see the XRP news. They're going to see the price of XRP. They're going to be losing their minds. So, you know, it's one of those things where people are going to, and by the way, people made so much money off of XRP today when they saw it that there's going to be a lot of taking of profits right now. And most probably, I think, or I would think that, you know, there's going to be a reversal after this to $1.05. If we look at where it is right now, we can get kind of an idea. Like, it's just a magical run, right? So if we pull up a retracement here, then we're likely to see prices come down to about 58, most probably 65, definitely 70.79. If this reverses at the 0.382, that would be amazing as it plays its way back up. I mean, and there does exist the possibility that could happen. But here's the problem. The problem is nobody in the overseas markets is going to give a shit about what happened. And you're starting to see it play out right now. You're starting to see the Asian market. They don't care at all about what's going on with XRP. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be a reversal. Doesn't mean that it's not going to run up. Maybe again, $1.05, $1.20, maybe in this range up here might be a good spot, but it looks like this one's going to be just catastrophic all the way down. So if you're shorting it right now, shout out to you. If you're shorting Cardano along with me, shout out to you, because this is going to be a nice win. So yeah. And if you're in Conflux, if you're in Conflux and you're making it off of Conflux, awesome. I think this is going to keep reversing back and forth, and we're going to see this kind of little fight all night long. I don't want to stay in Conflux for very long, because I do think that the Asian markets will probably clear out, and then we'll start moving further along. But this is specific to China. So, you know, maybe not too much longer. And you can see right here, Conflux is just starting to come back down. So where are we at here? 2078. The question is, where do I get liquidated here? 0.1949, because I'm up 20. All right, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we take it? It's a couple $100 right now. Should we take the couple $100 and take the win, or should I just let it ride and look for the reversal? Type in the chat, profit or ride. But hurry up. All right, leave it. All right, Freeman says leave it. Philip says let it ride. Profit, the stop loss is at 1949. Let it ride. Let it ride. Take the money. Profit. Take the ride. All right, letting it ride seems to be the order of the day right now. So we're gonna let it ride for just a little bit longer. We'll ask this question again in just a few more minutes. Let's give it just a little. Wait a minute. We got one more. Take profit. All right. Wait a minute. Now we've got. Let's go back here. Let's do it again. We've got leave. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 4 to 1, 4 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 5 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 5, 7 to 5. Give it to me. All right, 7 to 5 says let it ride. Dang man, how you doing? Says profit then re-entry, which would seem to be the order of the day. So let's flash close this. Let's just close it out, guys. We're going to take the profit on it. So we got out and we exited in our position here. As you can see here, we've been making out pretty good here. I made $400 this morning. another 258 here, a 248 here, 258 here. So it's been a really nice day. This is all July 13th. And by the way, shout out to you MEXC traders who've been trading under me for the day. God damn, you all made some money today. Like, I don't get a report of who it is. I don't get a report of who you are. Like, I can't see your name or your address or anything like that. I don't see any of that shit. But what I do see is how much money that you're generating. And there were multiple people today that were in taker mode. And taker is when you take the money out. And like, I had a bunch of people who had over 50 to 100,000. And by the way, just so you guys know, on some of the days I look at my MEXC numbers, and I've seen people taking out $1 million a day. So, you know, there's a couple people out there that are doing some serious trading. And matter of fact, one of them has a long out there where it's not going to make me rich because it just doesn't work that way. But when he takes his profit, when he hits on this long that he's on, which is in the millions, I'm going to make a pretty penny off of it. So, and I appreciate that. That's how that's how it supports me. It's absolutely crazy. So Kai says, I tried to open an MEXC account, but when it asks if I'm from the US, it logs me out. So that's not a thing. So what happens is, that sounds, because when I go to MEXC and I'm not logged in, it tells me that I can't log in. But then I hit the login button and it logs me in, and I'm registered and KYC'd in America. MEXC is a registered company in the United States. So it's not a thing. And God damn it, you guys were wrong, by the way. Conflux is still ripping right now. So everybody who said let it ride, at least for the moment, it looks like since we did that, we got a big green candle on a reversal. So yeah. So we got out at 280 right here. And since then, it's up to 295. It's reversed and it's running hard again. Oh, well, you win some. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I think that's funny, and I like pointing that out. But at the end of the day, I don't give a shit, because that's not my money. My money was what we made, right? That's not that's not something else. So shout out to everybody. That was a good play right now. So now we're gonna find something else to run on. It's too late to do Pepe. We could do Pepe 2, but there's a SHIB 2 down here. It's down 41%. There's a Baby Doge 2 down pretty big. All right, the ones that are hot right now are going to be XRP, which just reversed back to 75 cents. Solana, which is having a big run today. SHIB 2 is still a hot one. Matic is running pretty good, probably up to $1, by the way. I saw something that said that Matic probably retests $1. Litecoin, I got in at 90 bucks earlier today and cashed out at 94. So that was a nice play. The rest of them are not on the hot list. So maybe we'll just let it ride. Oh, by the way, XLM Stellar had a nice little run of 34% today. So a lot of money being made. A lot of money being made. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Bitcoin's coming down. Bitcoin's coming down real nice, as a matter of fact. Maybe this is going to put us in a good position for see this right here. I kind of like this spot, like 31,220. 31,220 looks like one of those spots right there where, like, that's a pretty good entry if it comes back down. It's a little high right now. So, maybe we'll sit on the sidelines for just a little bit longer, wait for an entry position. Arbitrum, by the way, we got some news on Arbitrum now that you brought it up. Arbitrum is just, there's a $1.5 million exploit in Arbitrum. So I don't think the Arbitrum is going to have nearly the pump that we would want it to have right now. It's recovering a little bit, but this was just discovered a few hours ago. So it was happening conveniently while the rest of the market was finishing off the pump. So it came at the perfect time for a dip, and now it looks like it's recovering just a little bit. But you know, that's going to be a big one. The Arbitrum price is held firm above $1.10 despite Rodeo Finance's hack incident. So we'll see whether or not it continues to hold. But for right now, I don't think I would do anything but short it. And that doesn't make any sense while it's pumping. When it gets back up to the top here, maybe we'll look at it then. As a matter of fact, for Bitcoin, let's go look at some levels and let's see where we are. We're in between a level right now. So if I'm going to get in, then what we're looking at right here is this 31,372. Maybe if we have a bounce off of 31.4 now at this point, and it looks like the 50 SMA. So here we are. This looks like, and this is 3 minute. That can't be right. Let's get the fuck out of there. God damn it. Let's go with best right here. I think we're gonna have to see this kind of play out because we're back in. You know what? Actually, we're probably back in a range that we were in not that long ago. Let's go back over here, and no, we are ranging higher at this point, and we're using the previous top as support. Holy shit! Okay, this is, by the way, guys. When you see this, this right here, we don't have any confirmation of it yet, and we've fallen back in here. But if we start using the tops of the previous pumps as support, then we're about to break out. So I think that over the next couple days, we're probably going to see some big green candles continue to manifest themselves. But so right now, no, you don't have to, man. I don't use one. I made a PD. Here we go. Let me see what happened here. My Cardano's, we're going to short. Let's take on that one. We're taking the profit there. So, but my position history, link. Oh shit, it wasn't Link, it was Litecoin. But here's the position on Litecoin. We made $348, 28% profit on it. We entered at $96 and closed just under 100. So yeah, that was a real good one that we played out right there. And that was doing the fair desk, by the way. So let's get into the news real quick. Let me go through this stuff real quick with you so that you have an update of what is kind of going on here. Bam, liquidity. We don't need to look at that. Coinbase is relisting Ripple and XRP, and Kraken has announced that they're going to do it again as well. So I don't know if trading has been enabled at this point. We'll have to go to, I think it's Coinbase Assets to go see if it's actively listed. So it's going to be at Coinbase, Coinbase Assets right here, and XRP. There we go. 30 minutes ago, XRP USDT and XRP Euro trading pairs are now in full trading mode on Coinbase Exchange, Coinbase Pro, and Advanced Trade. Limit market and stop orders are all now available. So XRP was just listed. Now, it could be, by the way, that this is not a good thing. This could be a real dump coming for XRP, and it could be a testament to why it's dumping right now. It could be dumping for that very reason, because the XRP listing on Coinbase is going to allow institutions to dump their XRP that they've been holding for an extended period of time. So I would be curious to see what happens to XRP. Like to see a reversal right around here, right around now, or maybe drop down into this zone right here at 71, 70, 80, maybe have a reversal there, and then go on to higher highs. So, excuse me, we'll see what happens there. Conflux back up to 2,100 for all of you take profit guys. And by the way, that's let's see, where's that right now? Went up to 21.29 in this hour. In the 5 minute, the max 2,100. So we're sitting right at the max right now. It happens. Anyway, so that listing happened. Coinbase CEO responds to Bank of America's anti-crypto move. Now, if you didn't see this one, this is crazy. Stacks co-founder Muneed Ali stated that the bank had closed his personal account with no reason given. Ali accuses the bank of closing his account because he had conducted transactions on Coinbase with Bitcoin. Subsequently, he notes the move as a retaliatory action in response to his crypto connections. Thereafter, Armstrong reacted to the development. Any other Bank of America customer seeing this? If so, it's not okay. See poll below. So now we've got Bank of America maybe closing accounts based on people using crypto. Don't know anything about it yet, but there could be other reasons, by the way, but that's not a great look. Bank of America is probably going to eat a few accounts based on that. So Ethereum tops the institutional grade ESG ranking. Bitcoin ranks 20th. Now, we did see a little bit of an Ethereum pump. We got a wick all the way up to 2027. If we kind of zoom out here and start looking at the high for the year, we're not close to that yet. We're at 2141 as the high for the year. So Ethereum not really yet completely recovered. It did bounce off of the support line here that I set up for it. I don't even remember why I put that right there, thinking that it was gonna. I'm sure I put it there thinking it was gonna do. Oh, you know what? Let's go back here. This is going to be the top of something. This is going to be the top of. This is August 22nd. So it's past the merge. That's the merge line. So we got that going on. Conflux continuing to pump, profit takers. Next up, the US dollar is under threat, says Circle CEO in warning to Congress. And guess what he says has to happen? What he says has to happen is that you need to have stablecoin legislation, and that stablecoin legislation will save the US dollar. How about that one? Because Circle and USDT are pegged to the US dollar. If those become accepted digital assets in the world and become used as currency or act as a currency for trading, then it could save the US dollar, is what Jeremy Allaire says. And that the US dollar dominance is waning as other nations are outpacing the US. The DXY is down to 99.70. You can see that collapsing. When you see the DXY collapsing, that usually and generally means that you're going to get a pump in cryptocurrency. But here's the thing. By the way, for anybody who's coming in late, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. But if you're wondering what's going on with crypto and why it's not just continuing to pump, the answer is people taking profits. So don't get alarmed by the fact that the price is coming down, because that's not a big deal. So the price coming down is just nobody's seen this kind of money coming around right now. So it's been a long time since we had a $75 billion pump in one day, and we're going to see what tomorrow brings. Probably a lot of profit taking in the meantime. So be very aware and be very careful. And God damn it, still pumping. Ain't that a bitch? I should have read this chart. I should have looked at this chart, and I shouldn't have asked the question because I can see right here that it's probably going to bounce off of 2160 right there, and that probably would have been an extra $400. So that's what I get for taking profits, right? I'm just kidding, guys. By the way, I don't really give a shit about this at all. I'm just messing with you because you told me to take the profit otherwise. So yeah, I don't really give a shit. Next up, this says right here, the perfect storm, why Bitcoin and crypto are poised for a dramatic recovery. And it's basically outlining all of the stuff that we're talking about. The DXY coming down, the what happened to XRP today, Bitcoin running, all of these things coming together for the perfect storm. This could create a massive move for crypto. Now, the one thing that I'm going to come back over here and kind of point out is, let's zoom out and let's get that on the daily. And let's back up here. Oh, wait a minute. We got to go to the perpetuals. So we've got, I took it down, I think, maybe. It's now estimated to be like March 22nd that that the halving's going to happen. So the halving's getting closer by the day, and there's so many transactions going through because of ordinals, by the way, that the halving is getting closer and closer and closer because the transaction volume and the number of blocks that are closing. Bitcoin network has become bigger and more user friendly and has more use and function than it's had in a long time. And that's creating another problem here. So that's going on as well. And so March, I want to say March 29 or March 22nd. I don't remember the exact day. Estimated, here we go. Bitcoin halving date. So I had April 26 right here. This was the original prediction, but now they're saying that it started to move up. Okay, it was April 26. Now it's April 16. It's not March. I'm still a little bit off, but yeah. So we got a little bit of time left, so there shouldn't be a big. This massive move won't make much sense. Like this is all kind of. I mean, look where we are, though. Look where we are. Obviously, we are recovering. This is what it looked like last time, by the way. Let's get an idea here. Like if we just kind of put this over to here, maybe, or right here, maybe, and just say that, this was the move right here. Could we be looking at some kind of massive move? Now, I don't think that we are. I do think that we're still going to have some moves, but I don't think that it's going to be immediate. I think we're going to have a couple green candles over the next few days. I think we're going to start to see some nice little pumps for the next few days. But yeah, I'm super excited, if nothing else. So Coinbase, Kraken, everybody, they're relisting. The SEC now faces a wake-up call after the Ripple ruling, though they will appeal. Now, here's the thing. They're going to go between a three-judge appeals court, and that appeals court might side with the SEC. So we may not be done with this yet. They may file an immediate appeal. However, here's the other part. This is interesting, by the way. I can't even explain this. And by the way, guys, if you ever want me to review a token or anything like that, that's done with super chats. Otherwise, we talk about what I want to talk about. So if anybody's in here looking for that's what we do. So anyway, the SEC is facing this wake-up call. Now, they're going to appeal most probably, but they came out and said that they won. Here's the statement. The SEC, even though they got partially defeated, they're basically doing a victory dance, saying, "We are pleased that the court found that XRP tokens were offered and sold by Ripple as investment contracts in violation of the security laws in certain circumstances." The court agreed with the SEC that the Howey test governs the securities analysis of crypto transaction and rejected Ripple's made-up test as to what constitutes an investment contract. Instead, emphasizing that Howey and subsequent cases have held that a variety of tangible and intangible assets can serve as the subject of an investment contract. So the SEC is taking a victory lap off of their loss. So let that sink in for just a little while. And that's going to wrap that up. Now let's get into what's going on. Jesus Christ, I have so many windows open here right now. Where are we at on Conflux? Let's go back over there. Conflux is now trading at I don't know. I guess I lost it now. Oh well. All right, and let's get to right here. Conflux at 2106. So not bad. Not bad at all. Pepe trading at 17,488. I think Pepe is going to have a breakout to about where are we at here? To about right here to 2,000. So I think Pepe gets on a run as another about right here. That Pepe is going to move up to the 2,000 level. I don't know if they're going to stay there. I think that when you come back over here and you look at all of the volume over here and you look at the fight that Pepe has to get back into this level, I think you might see a run up to 2,000. And then I think you're going to see just an enormous amount of people take profits and accept their loss right here, because this is as close as they're going to get to being made whole. And then the smart ones are just going to DCA their way through, making their money back on pumps and dumps. So that's what I get as a sense of what's going on over there. Volt is continuing its little reversal. It's a little reversal at this point, but it is a reversal. I don't know how long it lasts or what the circumstances are. If I go look at what Volt is doing right now on the daily, it's 4.134 million overall, which is not great. The volume has been significantly down since Poloniex and Huobi went down for whatever it was that they were doing the other day. That had it going way down, and KuCoin as well. Things just kind of went weird for a day or two on Volt. So I don't know what the next kind of move there is, but it's 33 right now. Perhaps there were a little bit of reversals in. Ben is not having a good go of it at all. 57.90 yesterday was the max. Today, the max is way lower at 47.78. So I think something's going to have to happen for those of you that didn't know, or those of you that were paying attention. Sleeping under a rock, I'm not prepared to make any announcements yet. I think that we're going to do something, but Cassie kind of reached out to me over Twitter. I think you guys saw it about me being the official announcement channel for Ben, since I've been providing content since the beginning, and try to maintain a positive outlook on what they're doing in the background. I do have some kind of insider details that might be happening over there, but I don't have, I don't like violating that trust. So if I do have it, then I don't know. So I'm not at liberty to discuss or talk about it until it happens, right? So let's move on from there. MX, by the way, if you're not already, guys, MX is having a nice little run and a nice little reversal, hoping it gets back up in that 350 range. If it gets back in that 350 range, I will be selling all of my MX and hoping for another big dip, and then I'll be accumulating a whole bunch more, hopefully, or at least some more, because, by the way, if you hold 20,000 if you hold 20,000 MX tokens, I want to say, or 2,000, it might be 2,000. If you hold 2,000 MX tokens in your wallet on the MEXC, on MEXC, then you get you get airdropped extra money and tokens all the time. So the more you hold, the more you get off of that, kind of like what Volt is doing with their AI drops. So if you haven't, and you can, and you have the ability, you should have at least 2,000 MX holding it on your MEXC account. That would cost right now about $6,000. So it is kind of expensive to do, but just like anything else, you don't have to stake it. You just have to hold it in your wallet over there. And if that does happen, then good for you. You'll be getting a whole lot of free stuff, I guess. So I'm not up there yet. I don't have 2,000 yet. I'm holding them because I think I have like 257 so far. And I've got 257 because they give them to me for trade volumes. So when people are trading MEXC tokens under my login, if you haven't already, by the way, make sure that you sign up for me on MEXC. Do some futures trading. Learn how to do this. It's just absolutely, it's so fun and so easy. And $10. Thank you, Sergio, for the $10 bomb. Enjoying your upcoming birthday weekend, Bleeves. How'd you know it was my birthday? Now makes feel better and tell me that Volt is a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Cheers, but it really is. I do think that. Look, the one thing that I do have to say about Volt is that Volt was built in the bear market, and as we move away from some of these, the meme token space. And look, I don't even consider at this point Volt as a meme token. I'm gonna go with probably Metaverse, if anything else, that also has like an exchange in Volti-Change, a decentralized exchange. And then, maybe the staking platform, and then it has a Volti car. There's so many different little things that Volt does. And again, including Volt Island, and another game, the racing game, and then another game that's coming pretty soon as well. So I got to call them probably a metaverse. And when the metaverse starts to run, or when when meme coins start to run, or when altcoins start to run, when they really start to run. And by the way, when I say that, we come down here and we look at something like Solana and we say 15%. I got to be honest with you guys, 15% ain't shit, right? Let's take a weekly chart and let's go back here. This thing is trading at $30 and we're treating it like it's gold. This thing was trading at $270 not long ago. So when we say, when we say, ooh, look at Solana moving, Solana ain't doing shit yet. Crow trading at about 6 cents here was trading at 98.89 cents not that long ago. 2 years ago, it was up there in that stratosphere. So not real impressed by that one either. VRA, which I'm not a big fan of this one, but at 0.005, you can't help but think Veracity might have a little run, because guess what? It was trading for about 10 cents, 0.087 way back when. So, I mean, that thing's down 16, was it 20? Jesus Christ, it's down 16x from its high. And as you go down the list, BNB was trading at $691 at some point, not that far back. So, these tokens, they've got such a long way to go. Think about this right here. Avalanche is trading at $14.79 at its high last time, $149. All of these are not going to do that, by the way, but some of them are. Aave is trading at $80 right now, but it was $670 way back when. And here we go. We have a whole bunch of experts out here saying, oh, Volt ain't shit, or some of these other ones ain't shit. They don't know anything. Here's what they know. Right now, it's not pumping. So all you got to do, here's what you got to do. Just have a little patience. Nick Bright here with the $10 bomb. Interested in a Brew Labs index challenges between you and Rodney, or a three-way competition with Jake as well. Thanks for everything. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I like competition. I'll be in. Whatever it is, I'll be in. So yeah, I'm good. I would absolutely do it. Yeah, here we go. We got people. PD Pure loaded up at $9.50. Dondo's in at $9. Shout out to Solana. Solana's going to have a nice big run. And the fact that it was part of, and by the way, it's dead to a lot of people right now because of the whole FTX fiasco. And that, what was it called? Oh my God, I can't even remember. Alameda Research was so deep into Solana, et cetera, et cetera. There's so much bad juju that happened with Solana, and now that's starting to die away and sort of disappear. So yeah, that's a pretty good, I think that's going to be a pretty good long-term investment. But again, they're just like any other of these random ass shit coins or blockchains that have had bad things happen to them, just like any of these other things. Like, they go through moments where people lose faith and they say, man, scam. Well, look, everybody on crypto Twitter wants to cry about something. That's why they're on crypto Twitter. So I don't really give a whole lot to that, which is one of the reasons that you don't see me out there just shitting on specific tokens. When you saw me, and you did see me talking bad about Pepe, I wasn't really talking bad about Pepe. I said, you're about to be here. And guess what? That's exactly where you were. And earlier today, when I said you were about to get there, when you get there, you should go, because it's going to 2 or 3x from there. Guess what happened? It 2x'd immediately from there. So don't at me, brah. You know what I mean? Like, that's textbook. Exactly what I said was going to happen. That's exactly how it played out. So yeah, that's that's called magic, bruh. So anyway, Pepe now is at 1779. Volt is continuing to move up at 3,300. Cult is at 3,640. Look, Cult, by the way, I feel like I should point this out. Cult, in my opinion, Cult is going to have about a $500 million market cap. Volt is at 20 million right now. Now it could be, and I'm not saying that it is yet, by the way, but it could be becoming an attractive buy at 20 million market cap. Imagine this. Imagine you could get into a token that was at a 25 million or 250 million market cap, not too far back, and you could get back in at 20 million and do it again. So that's the kind of thing that I think is going on. And I think that it's important to point out that as we I don't like Volt anymore because Pablo's mean to me. Whee! I mean, quit being a pussy. I don't like a token because Pablo's mean to me or Pablo's not nice to me. God, geez, look. Listen, Linda. I want you to go to Georgia. I want you to go deep into the heart of Atlanta. I want you to look up a guy named George Washington Carver. I want you to grab some peanuts. I want you to put them in the ground, and I want you to grow some nuts, okay? Because sometimes in life, people are just not going to be friendly to you, okay? Okay. I don't know what the fuck they say, but, I mean, come on, guys. Pablo's mean to me. I don't like your token. Give me a fucking break. So anyway, but it was 250 million at some point. So it's probably going to do the same thing again, right? Like at some point, all of the work, all of the effort, everything that they're doing is going to matter again. At some point, Fultoshi's probably going to come back to me and say, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry. You were awesome. And fuck all these other people." You never know. I mean, you never know, right? Probably not. I'm just kidding. But am I kidding? Yeah, I am. Anyway, matter of fact, just so you guys know, because I told you about this and I'm open about it. I sent a thing to Fultoshi 3 weeks ago now about a couple of things that I had noticed that might help Volt improve or do something or get a little bit better along the way. He hasn't even opened my email yet. So, or he hasn't opened my, where the fuck did I send? Oh, Telegram. I sent him a Telegram message. He hasn't even looked at it. So I don't think he's interested in hearing from me right now. Probably because he doesn't want, he's probably not messing with influencers and stuff like that. He's probably real focused on all the things that are going on right now. So, that's probably why, but I just like bringing it up again. Cause then people be like, "What the fuck, man?" And then they send me messages and you guys are fun. You know what I mean? You guys are so fun. So anyway, let's get down to the, because we're at 8:47, so we're going to close this out because I got to go walk the dog. You know what I mean? Walk the dog. So anyway, before I go walk the dog, let's get a few more of these. So what do I expect to go on tonight? What I expect to go on tonight is a lot more of what we're seeing right now, which is going to be up and down, sideways trading. Again, I have to point this out. XRP could have a big move. It could rally a lot higher than it is right now, but I don't really see it that way. And I don't really think that could happen. And I don't because too many people made too much money off of this. Now, if we go back to XRP and we look at it again on a daily chart, let's move to the weekly so we have an idea. Like what's the max on XRP? Max on XRP was $1.96 way back when? Before it was taken offline. So way back when, that was a pretty big number. So where could it go? I think the maximum that it goes to right now is right here. And I want to say that, I mean, it might be at the top of where it can go. In fact, as I'm looking at this, I heard people and look, I had some people reach out to me and they said, "Oh, it could go to $1.50. It could go to $2." I saw this person named Jenna X Crypto who was like, "Oh my God, like it could totally go to," and then just started rattling off ridiculous numbers. And this is not the market for that. I don't think that it can do that because look, we only have $1.2 trillion in the market. If we had 2.4 trillion in the market, then I would say it'd go to $1.50 in a heartbeat, obviously. But because there'd be a whole lot more money in the market, but that's going to take days and days and days. So for now, I think that the absolute maximum that we're going to be able to even possibly hit $1.05, I want to say here. Yeah, $1.05. So $1.05 is going to be my top out number for the moment on XRP. Now, I would love to be wrong about that, right? There's not that far to go, by the way. I really thought, by the way, one of the things that that's got me, that is one of the things that gives me an idea that there could be a turnaround, by the way, is the fact that it didn't hit $1. And I think that hitting $1 is important to a lot of tokens. So I would really think that, look, it hasn't been, the high here is $1.34 back in 2021, of course. But since then hasn't come close to $1, right? So I would think that hitting that dollar would be a big number. And it really just wicked back up. Look at this, by the way. It wicked back up to exactly where it was, what is this? A year ago. A little bit over a year ago. I mean, it literally to the dime. Like here, if I move this just a little bit here, look at that. 93.80 is where it wicked out to the top last time. And now it's still 93.80. So over here it was 95.60. Over here it was $1.01. But you know, as you move down over here, it's 93.80. So god damn, that's crazy. Wait a minute. 93. Yeah, 93. Jesus Christ, it hit the same number twice. So now we just have to wait and see what happens. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. There is so much going on in this crypto space. Look, let everybody know. Let everybody know what's going on. Start sharing, because this is when that stuff gets important. And by the way, while we're on the subject, I've got I got one that might be a nice play here. Okay, 67,000 market cap. Had a pre-sale. The pre-sale immediately dumped because that's what pre-sales do, right? But it's going to be called Dank Meme, and it's going to be another meme coin. It's going to be another associated meme coin. So if you want to, go check it out. No buy tax, no sell tax. Trust indicator, like, listen, it all kind of checks out. So let's just see what happens here. Maybe. Just maybe this could be another one. Again, you're getting in at a 67,000 market cap. Imagine this. Imagine when I told you about 100x gems, which was at 100,000 market cap not that long ago. And we were like, yeah, let's do that one, right? Well, it's at a $450,000 market cap. So, I mean, dude, you know, let's see what happens here. So they did a pre-sale. The pre-sale sold off, which of course was expected. And then the market, like right here, you can see they were having a reversal. They had dropped to 1287 and they had reversed all the way back up to 1700. They were up about 40% on that run. And then the next thing you know, this entire market went absolutely ape shit. And that was the end of that rally, because of course everybody wants to pull out and they want to go, wait. They want to go get back into Pepe 2 for just a little while. But look, they missed. They're you know, maybe they'll get 50% increase from here if they're lucky on Pepe 2. Again, if you're lucky. But I mean, you got to figure shit out for yourself, right? I'm not here to do that for you. I'm just here to talk crazy shit and see what happens. So if you haven't, go check out Dank Meme and see what happens there. This is not financial advice. My name is Believes. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys for breakfast in the morning, where we're going to be checking these charts and we're going to find out how right we were or were not about what's happening. We'll talk to you again soon, guys.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, and the proof's in the pudding. So can we forget